wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Loving on your body all day. Loving on you that you do it for love.
You know, the other day I was actually just jamming to this.
That's crazy.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Fupas and Flapjacks podcast, y'all. My name is Jay. That's
Your boy Trey.
And every week we're joined by none other than the voice of God, the podcast, Dr. Phil.
I have no Fupa.
No Fupa alert. No Fupa alert.
Fupa alert.
No Fupa alert. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Hold on. How do I say this? Ladies and gentlemen, actually, we want to say thank you to you guys for joining us for another episode. Thank you for the subscriptions, the comments, the likes, the reposts, the retweets, whether it's good or bad. We appreciate y'all on chiming in. I do want to say, though, to Phil specifically, thank you so much, Phil, for helping us on this journey with this podcast, man.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me right now. You like me.
How much sounds are on this soundboard you got, bro?
Thousands.
That's
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
And he knows which one. He knows which one to click at the right time. That's what he
For real,
wanted
he
to
really
say.
does. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is going to be about none other than the disgust threshold. For those who don't know what the disgust threshold is, let me just explain it to you. We're going to be analyzing the date 'em till you hate 'em trend, or the end of performative romance, pretty much. So the way this episode is going to go, we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to take listener questions at the end. We got three different questions, but let's just start off rip. Let's just talk about the shift when it comes from like couple goals to couple debriefs, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand personally the logic of the whole like date 'em till you hate 'em type of thing, mm-hmm. or the staying in a relationship until the ick or the resentment starts to build up. I don't get that.
That's what we do.
Do you think that's what we do?
Yes.
As people?
Yes.
Really?
I think you've done it too.
You think I've done it?
Yes.
I've done it.
Come on, Jay. Are we serious?
I don't.
Get serious.
I'm getting serious right now.
Get serious. You've never done that?
You've
never dated someone and they pissed you off and they did all these things, but you're just stuck in there.
Do the stare thing at each other again.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Okay, sorry.
I'm saying, like, what's going on?
I've done it. I think
Yes,
I'm pretty
we've
sure
all done it.
I'm pretty sure I've done it.
Yes.
But that's when I was young, dumb, and immature.
It's not true.
I have not done it recently.
Well, you haven't been in a relationship recently.
Exactly why I haven't done it. Because I know I'm susceptible to do that.
Yeah, but you did it with Coco.
Who the fuck is Coco?
I just changed the letters off the name, but I said Coco.
That's crazy. She is married with a child now.
That's fine, but when you were with her, you did it with her.
I did get sick of her. I did get sick of her.
And you kept rocking it out.
Yeah, because I thought maybe it's just like I'm just annoyed with her for the day. Then became a week. Then became 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, this is not going away. I need to leave this girl alone.
And you still didn't.
So what happened though? Did you just build resentment or something? Like what was the catalyst?
What it was is that I don't like dating people or even courting women. I said people. I don't like dating or courting women that like that are always like not the victim. I mean, they're always the victim in every story. That's what it is. I get the ick from that because like I'm a very honest person. Like if I know I messed up on something, mm-hmm. I might be pissed off and like scream to the mountaintops. I'm not guilty. But after a while, I'm gonna be like, damn, I kind of fucked up on that. Like I need to make that right. But if it's a situation where every time there's a situation that happens in your life, there's nothing ever you did wrong. You just woke up in the morning and the person decided to fuck with you that day. I know something's off.
Yeah.
And she was one of those people that was similar like that. Like she wakes up in the morning, oh, this person's fucking with her, that person's fucking with her. I'm like, but you said good morning to that person. That person was telling you about their lives and you told them some advice that was, one, not the way they receive advice, which you know that. And then two, you just said something out of pocket to them. That person has a right to be mad at you right now. Mm-hmm. Like, let's just put things in perspective right now. So she was one of those people where it's just like, she never did anything wrong. And after a while, it kind of just maybe turned off to her. That's what really what it was, Phil. Got it. Yeah. I kind of over-explained it, but like that's really what it was.
Yeah, and it's really just the whole, dating till you get the ick or dating till resentment. It's just dating people to the final straw.
Right.
When you've already had too many examples of you don't need to be with this person.
Mm-hmm.
You keep riding it out, and you can look at that from different perspectives on why you're doing it, right?
Right.
Are you doing it because you're scared to be alone, and you rather deal with it till you're alone? Or are you dealing with it because you don't want to deal with heartbreak? There's a plethora of reasons why you could be like, I'm staying with a person I know I don't need to be with.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For a lot of things. So I know that I've done it. I bring up my 3-year relationship all the time, and do I have any ill or anger towards her? No. She's moved on. She's married. She's doing her thing. I moved on. I have a healthy heart. I just take things from that relationship because there's a lot of things that I wish I did differently.
Right.
And I can teach someone else to do differently based on my experience. It's not an experience of me being angry at her or mad at her or in detest. I learned and I grew from that situation. And I only want the best for her in that situation and, of course, myself. So if I can teach someone or tell someone what to do and not to do based off my situation, then I'll do that. And one thing I will say is when you notice something that's not good for you, leave. And I'm not talking about no just bullshit reason to leave, because a lot of people will just leave for some bullshit reason, and it's easy to do that. I'm talking about you realizing your spirit that this does not align with you and match with you. You see things that from a living standpoint, we don't have the same type of lifestyle. I'm not talking about just money. I go to church every Sunday. They don't go to church every Sunday. I go to the gym regularly. They don't go to the gym regularly. Something like I eat sugar all the time, or I don't eat sugar all the time. They eat sugar all the time. I'm not outside. They're always outside. Mm-hmm. Those are things I'm talking about are reasons onto why to break up with someone. We don't match. We're not equally yoked. I'm not talking about they forgot to do the dishes. I'm not talking about, they didn't take the trash out again. That's annoying, but those are things that can be worked on. I'm talking about lifestyle things. And some people will stay knowing that their lifestyles do not match.
And why will they stay?
Like I said earlier, because they don't want to be alone. Mm-hmm. The heartbreak. They're comfortable. Sometimes you can get comfortable in mess. You can get comfortable with the lifestyle of repetitive lifestyle is comforting. Yeah. I go to that same store every day. I go to that same gym. Mm-hmm. I go inside. Yeah, I may have to clean the whole entire house, but this is what I'm used to and I'm comfortable with.
And I don't want to change it up.
And change is scary.
Yeah. Also, I will say this too, when it comes to like dating, like until you get that ick from a person. I think we are in a situation now when it comes to dating, exactly what you said, just to piggyback off what you said. People look past the lifestyle choices and the differences in lifestyle too many times. And when that resentment just grows and grows and grows, you got nobody to look to but yourself. Because you had this chance, that chance, this chance, that chance, this chance, that chance to walk away before things got too serious. Right. Before things got serious in general. Mm-hmm. But you decided to look past it because you didn't want to be alone. You really wanted to date that person. Whatever your reasoning is was not worth you dealing with this person. Like you guys were saying in a previous episode, like there's no situation for me logically. There's no situation in my brain where I'm gonna allow somebody who I do not align with to ruin my peace. Like that doesn't make any logical sense to me. You tell me I'm living this happy, fine lifestyle. I'm living my life. I'm having a great time. I'm doing everything I know I should be doing right and doing. I'm not doing anything I should be doing wrong. Mm-hmm. But this person who I'm really attracted to, probably physically attracted to, is going to come along who doesn't align with me on any end of the spectrum, and I'm going to deal with this person, and I'm going to allow this person to just make me feel not whole, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And then now I'm growing resentment after a week, a month, a year, and a year. And then there's some people who, I'm not going to say people are married, but people who stay in relationships for decades that have these type of resentments.
Right.
But they stay there because they're like, this is all I know.
Right.
Like you said, the change is scary. What's the point?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any logical sense. No. And it seems that like there's like a social pressure to like, nah, you got to stick in it and work it out.
Yeah.
Why are you falling for social pressure? Because I guarantee social pressure is probably the same pressure that told you to leave that man alone or leave that woman alone. Mm-hmm. But now you want to listen to social pressure to stay in that relationship that you know is not working for you.
Right. And then you wait to find something toxic.
Yeah.
To end the relationship when you could have just ended it because it didn't work for you. It's like, why not? If you're falling out of love and you're not into that person and you realize they're not for you, why not just fall out of love naturally? Mm-hmm. Why wait until you're disrespected or wait till you can't take it or wait till everything till you snap? And then it almost becomes you're a bad guy or a bad girl after that situation because you really could have ripped the Band-Aid off and it could have just been done, but you let it sit there and you let it get stuck and you let it rip hairs and rip the scab off and do all that stuff when you could have just took care of it.
Preach, preacher.
So it's weird. It's weird to me that you could have saved so much pain. It's still going to hurt. Regardless of either way, it's going to hurt. But you almost come off of as like a worse person because if you didn't want me, if I gave you the ick, why didn't you free not only yourself from the situation, but me so I could be someone who can give me the 100% that I believe that they want to give me because they don't get that ick from me.
Because people don't realize they don't have the options they think they do.
Ooh,
true.
That's another one.
So they get comfortable in the misery because they know they still have somebody to fall back on.
Do you think people are as faithful as their options? And that's in that logic, though, Phil?
What do you mean? Like, are they willing to cheat and stuff?
No, what I mean when I say people are as faithful as their options, I'm not talking about just necessarily cheat. I'm talking about people will stay in a relationship thinking they have no other option. Is what I mean. Because some people stay in relationships and they're like, but if I'm alone, people are going to look at me crazy because da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
I think some people do.
Okay.
Stay because they either have a poor self worth in themselves, or they've tried secretly and it didn't get the results that they wanted. What?
No, it's just the vacuum outside.
The Zamboni?
Yeah, the Zamboni is bothering me. The Zamboni outside is killing
this
me.
man.
And also, I do think some people.
God gave me these big ass ears. I'm gonna use them.
Some people wait to be the victim to leave instead of allowing that.
Yeah,
yeah.
They wait for the fuck up.
They wait for the fuck up
to be like, that's the reason.
That's the reason I'm leaving.
So they're not the bad guy.
Yep, knowing damn well you couldn't stand this person you're staring at for the past 8 months.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, Phil just hit that on the head.
Phil,
Yo, he just hit that on the head.
You know what?
That's Phil.
When Phil want to talk, he got something to say.
Let me stop. I can't do that because they be saying we in women's business.
Right, I'm not in women's business.
Yeah, we not women's business. And that's the other thing they'll say right there.
Yeah. That's why I stopped doing that.
That's why you stopped doing that?
I thought it was funny and comedic, and you try to be a guy's girl.
A guy's girl.
Girls guy?
A girl's guy?
A girl's guy, yeah.
Try to be a girl's guy, try to be like, I'm cool with the ladies. But then it almost come off like you a little too cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be too cool.
Like, Trey got sugar in his tank. Like, yo, chill, bro.
Yeah, chill, bro. I'm just trying to be. He's
just being a regular person, all right?
But now you can't do that. So I'm just be like, hey, what's up, sis? How you doing? Thumb, fist bump me. All right, bet, cool, bet.
Do you think like TikTok has made us more cynical about love or just honest about its like true timelines?
I think TikTok,
not just TikTok, just social media in general.
Social media in general, I think that they have groomed people to be more excited about and desiring the storytelling of the breakup and misery than to actually be excited about love. Yeah. We'll bring up what we talked about last week about
Desmond and Christie.
Yeah. I've seen way more think pieces about their breakup. I've seen anything about their love. How they stay in love. No one had think pieces on. I wonder how they maintain love. How do they stay in love? That's a great relationship. I want to think about their love. You weren't all up in their business when it came to the love.
You want to know why though?
You want to talk about to talk about the breakup, and that's when everyone joins out because misery loves company. Where you guys?
Oh no, keep going.
That's how I was going.
No, I'm listening to you.
But
that was
where. That's why I was finishing off
ahead.
at. That's where I had it. Like, it was really just that people are groomed for misery. People are groomed to get on here, do think pieces, and they won't do the same thing when it's going good or when things are positive. It's almost the same thing. I just reposted this video. This has nothing to do with relationships, but I just reposted this. He said it great. People who stream and do stuff are performative. People are shitting on Kai for learning how to read and looking up words.
He's a performer, what you expect.
Right. But the thing is, why is that a problem? When kids aren't reading and learning words right now, and someone is doing it online and the kids are watching, so maybe it's beautiful that we just let him do it. Although it's performative.
They're mad because he's making money doing it.
Not just that, bro. Do you guys remember that young man who was a librarian? And he was trending all over social media because he was like talking about his love of reading. Like he was very, very passionate about just reading in general. And people, specifically black people, adults, I want to say adults, sat on the social media and shitted on this kid for young man, for weeks on end, to the point where he quit social media for a little bit, right? Mind you, he was a librarian. That young man now is the new host for the relaunch or reboot for Reading Rainbow.
Oh, wow. Cool.
By the way, I'm happy for him. I forgot the young man's name. If you guys know his name, put it in the comments. But he's the new host for Reading Rainbow. And the thing that pissed me off about that is because, we have an issue, like you just said, about people reading. Here's somebody who's a great example of trying to better yourself and the love for reading that you should have. Like you said, Kai has another example. Like, he's just trying to be a better person.
Right.
He's trying to expand his vocabulary.
Right.
He's trying to find other ways to express himself, other adjectives and verbs or adverbs to use in his everyday life.
Right.
It seems that we have an issue just in society in general. It's not a black thing, a white thing, a Hispanic thing, an Asian thing, just society in general. Is that kitchen table talk we used to have, or we used to overhear our adults in our families having, that would just stay at the kitchen table, is now all over social media. That kitchen table talk.
Right.
It bothers me when that kitchen table talk now is affecting people's relationships. Now people are thinking to themselves like, yeah, man, I don't like when my husband be doing this and this because I saw this person in their relationship on social media, husband doing this and this, and that's why that person broke up with their husband or their wife. Yeah, I don't like when my wife does it too because I saw this person I really like on social media and I deal with that in their relationship. Whoa, first of all, stop using that relationship as your moral compass, as
your relationship guide.
Right, exactly. Like that's not the yellow brick road for your relationship. Yeah. It's not the yellow brick road for your relationship.
The reasoning for them or for what happened was for them specifically, not for whatever. Your husband, your wife might have a whole different reason on why they're acting the way they're acting towards you.
But it's also the aesthetic of people want to seem like they left somebody who's just not good enough for them.
Right.
Little do they know they're not gonna find anybody better later on.
Right.
Which
the grass is green where you water it.
Exactly. The grass is greener where you water it. Like I've said this on serious sarcasm. I was joking when I said it. Yo, if you're in that relationship, try to work it out. It's nothing but piss water out in these dating streets. Take it from me. I'm in these dating streets.
Right. But just because it's piss water in the dating streets, if you're in a relationship and it's not working, and that's where I want to get in here.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, get out of it. I'd rather swim in piss than deal with shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather filter through with my water filter all the piss. I get some clear water. Because dealing with shit stinks. It decays. It rots. It's gross.
It's uncomfortable to be
around. It's uncomfortable to be around.
Yep.
I don't want to do that. Yep. So yes, the dating, the streets, it's got piss water in it. But if you're in a shitty situation, get out of it.
Yeah.
Don't stay there just because you know it's trash over there. Ain't nothing better over there. If it's really shitty over there, there is something better over there.
Oh yeah. That's why my advice specifically is to people who just having like minuscule disagreements in a relationship.
True.
Like if you're having minuscule disagreements in your relationship, like please work it out.
Yeah.
It's not worth leaving that relationship.
Facts.
But to the others who are having real issues,
yeah,
the real issues that we crack jokes about from time to time, like the real issues, leave.
Yeah,
just leave. Your peace of mind is worth way more than that relationship could ever be to your future.
Facts.
Do you? I'm trying to figure out how we say this. Like, you kind of touched on it earlier when you were saying that people love to talk about the breakup in a relationship more so than really talk about the happiness they see in people's relationships. Do you think people just moving forward like relatable misery, kind of, you saying misery loves company? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
People are just like, oh yeah, let me talk about this. Let me hit on this because I see it in my own relationship and I want to leave and I'm sick of this ick.
I think it's like when you're in certain like Reddit chats and everything, or you're in like Facebook groups or whatever, and people are talking about things that you also have a passion for and agree with. You feel seen. And I think it's certain people who are miserable feel seen and can finally express what they're feeling. And because they finally feel like they're in the safe space to do it, especially in social media, it's one comment, then it's 2 comments, and it's 15, then it's 30, and then it's 90 comments of everyone agreeing with each other. And then after that point, you get that one comment of someone coming who disagrees with all the comments, and they say, you need to get your life together and just get healed. Oh, yeah. And then you got another 30, 60 comments under that comment, shitting on that person, and don't let it be someone from the opposite gender, because now we're talking about something different. Yeah. And so it really it's just people that I feel like feel like they're being seen and they're miserable, and they that's the place where they can express themselves.
Also, I think a great way to avoid these type of issues sometimes in relationships is take your time when you're courting a woman. Yeah. You could find out a lot about a person if you take a full 3 months courting somebody to like make sure this is the person you want to be with, rather than taking 3 days to make sure that's the person you want to be with. A lot can change in your eyes with somebody in 90 days. A lot can change. Take your time when you're dating. Take your time because dating is kind of like okay. You ready for a sports analogy, guys?
Go ahead.
Anybody ready? Y'all ready? All right. Dating is like draft season. Perfect timing. Dating is like draft season. You're looking at your prospects. You're going over the pros and cons, what you want to fit in your organization, aka your life, what you think will fit in your life. Now, draft day, when you decide to get serious with somebody, that's a decision you made after doing your real research and doing your vetting, aka courting, talking to this person, late night phone calls, walks in the park, all these dates, all these things. So you know what the pros and cons of that person is. And you know what you're going to say to yourself and be like, yo, I'm willing to deal with this because this person does all this so good to me and does all this so good that I see in them, and I know we can grow better. That we can work on, that little tidbit we can work on, and the opportunity that person may have to work on, we can work on it together. Like, I can help that person through it. The issue is people don't look at that. People don't take their time with that vetting process. So now, a year or two down the line, that thing that you overlooked, now that you're looking at it in your household and you're waking up to it, you're going to sleep to it, you address it multiple times and it doesn't get fixed, now you're growing that resentment, growing that ick, growing that, what's what I'm looking for? Growing that, that sickness or like disgust that you have of that person. And now when you leave or you blow up, for example, like you just blow up into a full argument because now something triggered you and now it's the catalyst for the breakup. Now you're looking around like, man, I should have left that person a long time ago. No, you should have addressed this situation a long time ago. True. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Phil, what you think?
I agree with you, man.
I appreciate you, dog. All right. Before we get off this episode, we got a long segment to end this episode.
We got some questions.
We got some questions from a couple of viewers. All right, y'all.
Oh wait, these are user submitted, viewer submitted questions?
Yeah. Here are questions.
All right. So the first question or scenario is basically a form of like invisible disrespect. So the question is, my boyfriend is great on paper, but he ignores me when he's gaming and never asks me about my day. I don't hate him yet, but I'm bored. Should I wait until I'm angry enough to leave?
What are you gonna say, Phil?
I feel like this is an example of like, is boredom a reason to leave, or like you're waiting for a reason to leave?
She said when he's gaming, that is that man's time. There's time to talk about other things. But if he's in his zone, if he's playing a game, now granted, just as long as that's not all he does.
Right.
I feel like we need more context to that one.
Yeah. If he has a designated time to where this is how he decompresses, don't come up here with no BS. Leave me the fuck alone.
Phil is passionate about this because he's a gamer as well.
I am too. I would say this, right? And I would answer this question like this. I would have a conversation, and the conversation would be about the gaming isn't the problem. You receiving attention is the problem. You not feeling acknowledged is the problem. Yeah. So how can we make sure that you're being acknowledged and he's being able to do what he loves to do still? This question seems very vague. I wouldn't just say wait to get angry to leave him, or wait for him to change. In relationships, you do have to talk and have conversations.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a great middle ground to have. If you have this conversation with your boyfriend, I think there's a great middle ground here, because I did it in my own one of my relationships. Mm-hmm. That's like when I was like heavy gaming. I game from time to time now, but I would tell you this: sit down, have a conversation with your boyfriend, and just let him know, like, hey, when I come home, maybe take 30 minutes, an hour, step away from the game. Let's have our us time. Ask me about my day. Let's cook together, eat together, whatever the case is. Let's have a dinner every night without phones being at the table. And
that won't work for them.
What do you mean?
The women, because when they have their phones, which they're on always, you can't have the conversations with them. When a woman's, I'm just generalizing here, so if y'all get mad, be mad at me, okay?
I was about to say.
Don't be mad at the guys. But some women don't want men to be happy without them or being around. You see that this is making me happy and you're not the reason behind it, so now you're pissed.
That's true. That is kind of true, bro. I ain't gonna
But if I'm gonna give you that moment where if you're on your phone and I want to give you attention, you want me to leave you the hell alone. You want to be on TikTok shop.
Kind of right about that.
You go ahead. But the second you hear that beep, my PlayStation, you're like, oh hell.
You be like, oh,
hey, it do be. Hey, I go front. It do be true.
It's just the beat.
It's just the beat, but it'd be like, it's like, I'll use the phone analogy. Your significant other will be on their phone, and you'll just be like, let's say you're at dinner where you just not touch nothing, just eating, just there, and they just on the phone. The moment you pick that phone up, why you always on your phone? Why you always on your phone? Why can't we just have a dinner without you being off? I'm like, okay, you're on your phone. You're okay, fine.
No, but like I said, to the person who wrote that question, all you got to do is sit down, have an honest conversation with your significant other. Let them know, like, hey, I understand you're on the game. This is your you time, but when I come home, just give me an hour of your time, hour, 2 hours. Just give me some of your time, and we can have our conversations, and so we can still feel like a couple instead of feeling like roommates. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Scenario B.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been with my girl for 4 years. We don't fight. But I find myself getting the ick every time she suggests a date. I'm staying because I don't want to hurt her. Is dating her till I hate her the kind of thing to do?
I'm gonna be utterly honest with you.
Oh, this trash.
Why are you gay?
I'm gonna be utterly honest with you, bro. It sounds like you hate that woman. It sounds like you hate her.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds like you can't stand her guts, bro.
Hey, bro, I can't even. I've
been through the same exact situation. Not 4 years though. That's crazy.
Yeah, but 4 years.
I've been through the same exact situation.
We don't fight, but I find myself getting the ick every time she suggests a date. You know what that sounds like to me?
You don't like that woman,
brokey.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This was.
You think so,
bro? You get the ick every time she suggests a date. which means you're not offering a date.
But then he says, I'm staying because I don't want to hurt her. And she's dating. Well, no, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
You're not taking her on dates.
Mm-hmm.
You're not splitting the bread. Well, how does taking someone on a date give you an ick?
That's what I'm trying to figure. I'm like, how is that giving him the ick? I remember when my ex, the reason why the whole date thing would piss me off was because like I would always suggest it. And then we didn't go on a date for like a good couple of months. And I was always the one suggesting it. And then now all of a sudden she suggested a date and it gave me the ick because the only reason she suggested we should go out for a date is because she got caught doing something she shouldn't have been doing. And her way to say sorry to me was taking me on a date.
I feel you stupid.
So that's why I was kind of like, I got the ick in that situation.
Yeah.
This just sounds like you just sick of this woman, bro.
Yeah, it just seems
You're
like
just sick inside of her or you ain't got the funds. It's one of those.
you don't got the funds.
And
And
I would say this much.
She might be just staying around with you. And she could be, real talk though, she could be fucking around with somebody else for real, and staying around with you, hoping one day you get it.
Yep.
She really want to be with you, but she probably fucking around with someone else, trying to hope that they.
Who knows, the date they go on, the restaurant dude might be the manager at the restaurant. Yep. He might be the host. Might be the chef in the back cooking the food. Like, nah, I know your girl like it medium rare. Don't worry, dog. I got you.
That's crazy.
I know she like it. I know she like it medium rare. You know what I'm saying? I know she like tenderism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know she like her meat tender.
The tender. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
We be coming up with the worst scenarios, bro. I swear to God.
I mean, that's pretty much what this episode's about. So,
But no, I'm with you, Trey. Like,
I can't support this.
yeah, I can't support.
There's
what's the
no-
term? Mercy dating. I can't support mercy dating.
Yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can do to help him out.
This is like in those movies where like the captain of the football team dates the ugly nerd, and then she finds out, oh, he was only dating me for the bet, and now when she move on, she the baddest girl on
Yeah.
earth. Yeah, nah, I can't vibe with this.
Yeah, I can't
vibe with this. I can't vibe with this. Phil, what you think?
She's All That? The plot to She's All That?
She's All That. Not another teen movie. All that.
Yeah, I don't know. This dude don't like her.
Yeah, he don't like her.
He don't like her.
He don't like that woman.
Yeah, he ain't got no other options. That's why he's doing it.
Hear me out. What if? Let me just put my cynical hat on real quick. Let me just put my cynical hat on. You remember you just put the thinking caps on? What if she's really the breadwinner and he don't want to leave because he's living a lifestyle with her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brokey.
brokey.
But maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, you're a brokey, bro.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Broke ass nigga. All right. Last scenario, last question. All right. Oh.
Shit.
This sounds like somebody we know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a creator and my followers love my partner. If I leave now, I have to explain why. If I wait until he messes up, I have a story to tell. Does that make me toxic?
Yes.
Yes.
Toxic
it makes
as
you
fuck.
toxic as fuck.
That's crazy.
I like the thought process
Yeah.
though, but it's toxic.
Check it to the back. It's toxic as hell.
Shit, I missed it. What?
I'll tell you again, Phil. I'm a creator. My followers love my partner. If I leave now, I have to explain why. But if I wait till he messes up, I have a story to tell. Does that make me toxic?
Oh yeah.
Toxic as fuck. Toxic as fuck.
Waiting for the story time.
Wait for it.
So you can do a part 65 of why they broke up with this person.
Hey, COE. Content over everything.
Over everything.
Yep, content over COE, man. COE.
Crazy.
Content over everything.
Toxic as fuck.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If it's gonna pay you enough dollars, why not?
That's insane.
Why not?
Bro.
Hold on a second. Bro, yo, this dude is he's on something else right now.
Yeah, he is.
Phil on something else right now. I will say this though, in all three of these specific scenarios, the one thing I'm noticing is a lack of communication.
Yeah.
It seems like the underlying issue in all three of these relationships. Speak to your significant other, whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever they may identify as, or you identify them as. Talk to them.
Yeah.
You know how it seems like all this stuff could be avoided with just a simple conversation.
It's
Like,
true.
hey, I don't like what you're doing with this. We need to fix this.
It sounds easy, but when you're in a relationship, I'm speaking generally again, so get mad at me, not the guys. The guys don't have a problem communicating. It's just when they do communicate, their thoughts, their boundaries, their wants get easily dismissed and not heard. So when there's ever an actual problem in the relationship is when the woman is unhappy. And so they say that the man isn't communicating, but they're not listening. And men communicate very clearly, very openly in the things that we say because we are quite literal with what we say.
Yeah, facts.
But we're not taken seriously because we have our generation of men have been trained that the relationship revolves around the woman's happiness.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. And so our happiness has been number 2. So if we pedestalize some, they tend to not feel that our concerns carry enough weight over their concerns.
You know the crazy thing I want to add on to that?
True. That's true.
And I don't want to disregard the patriarchy because that's what's brought up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about male centeredness, and just like hearing Phil say that and everything, it's like because we are raised happy wife, happy life, and that seems very woman centered. And sometimes I don't think women taking an account of what we're taught and what we are taught to believe.
Right.
Growing up, I think they always think that we want them just to cook and clean everything, but we're always taught that their needs have to be met. They deserve joy. They deserve happiness at the expense of your happiness. We're taught that. So I don't know. It's a whole different conversation, but yeah, that's weird to me. Anyways, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love my sisters though. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just going off of what I've learned from my own experiences and what I've seen. So
yeah.
No,
I'm not saying it's all women. So don't be like
you guys are right.
I'm not like this.
No, but there's a lot of those situations though.
There's plenty of those situations.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, similar to what Trey said, similar to what you just said, Phil, usually there's not a problem in a relationship till the woman's unhappy.
Yep.
A lot of people think
on the outside.
Because
if a man's happy on the inside,
yeah,
you'll never know.
You'll never know. But a lot of people think, and I've heard this from women firsthand, that's what I'm going to say. They think to make a man happy is just to feed him.
Fuck him, shut the fuck up. That's what
exactly.
That's what they think it is.
That's what they think it is, bro, and that's not what it is. There's other things going on. Now, I hate to sound like I'm on a soapbox trying to be on some rah-rah shit for all men, because obviously there's a bunch of dudes that ain't shit. There's a bunch of women who ain't shit.
Yeah.
I just think the communication is the thing that can save a lot of headaches in a lot of these relationships.
Sure.
This whole topic, I feel like if you communicate, if you feel like that person is your safe space, I guess once was your safe space, have that conversation with them, because then you know how they're going to react. You know how to get this conversation over with. And I'd rather me personally, if I'm in a relationship with somebody who gets the ick from me, I'd rather them just have the conversation with me and get it done with.
Agreed.
Let me know you can't stand me no more.
Yeah, tell me you don't want me. I can leave.
Yeah.
It'll hurt.
But let me know.
Leave.
Let me know when I brush my teeth. You hate when the shit, the toothpaste flies and hits the mirror. You sick of that shit. Mm-hmm. Don't let me just keep doing it and then you're like, I'm leaving. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Let me know you're sick of me leaving the toilet seat up. Don't use that as the catalyst to break up.
Just talk to me.
Yes.
Let me know what's going
on. Like Josie said, come and talk to me, girl. Come and talk to me. Anyways, y'all, this has been another great episode of Fupas and Flapjacks podcast. My name is Jay.
Boy, Trey.
And every week we're joined by none other than the voice of God, the podcast, Dr. Phil.
I don't fuck with you.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that happened. Please, on our YouTube page, please like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube page, please. We will appreciate that very, very much. We just went over 585 subscribers right now on YouTube.
Nice.
Getting there.
1.5 on TikTok.
1.5 on TikTok. That's right. We doing the thing.
We are. We
appreciate them likes is going crazy still.
We appreciate everyone. Just getting in tune.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. We're in different times of entertainment now. I don't think people really are fanning out on people, but I think people are really invested in lives, and they're very, very invested in the people that they want to listen to or hear from. So, for you to follow or like or any of that, to be invested, appreciate that.
Seriously, we appreciate every like, comment, follow, all of it. We do. Good and bad with the comments. We do appreciate it still. Please log on to jadarosa.com. Get your merch. Get your merch. We do have a couple of more new designs coming out very, very soon. All I'm gonna say is the wheel keeps spinning. Ain't nothing. The wheel keeps spinning. Lastly, y'all, please subscribe to our Patreon page. We have the $5, $10, and $15 tiers for you guys. And before I sign off, I do want to say something. To those who may be going through things to start their year off here in 2026, I do want to say you are not alone. Please figure out the help that you need, and please go find that help that you need. Do not sit there in your room or in your fortress of solitude, whatever the case may be, and just bake in that loneliness and that sadness. Please go find that help that you need, whether it's emotional help, emotional support, whether it's you don't like what you see in the mirror, you need to go to the gym, whatever the case is. Please find that help that you need to find that happiness within yourself, because you do deserve happiness. You do deserve love. With that being said, my name is Jay once again. That's
Your boy Trey.
every week we're joined by the podcast Dr. Phil. It's been another great episode of Fupas and Flapjacks. We'll see y'all.
I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. I just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it